microphone is on. All right. We are here at the 2018 NACUSO Network Conference with Mr. Tom Davis from Trellis. How are you?
Very good. How are you, my friend?
Doing well. How can you not be when Disneyland is a hop, skipping away?
I know. I was at Disney World last week, and I'm at Disneyland this week, so I'm doing all the theme parks, I guess.
You're covering all the bases, sir.
Exactly. It's a great place to have a conference, I guess.
Indeed. And well, it's the happiest place on earth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So how's the conference going? I know we're kind of like in day 1.5 or something like that. How's it going so far?
David Robinson this morning. What a crazy story that is. Oh, man, I mean, just what an inspiration. You walk out from that and you're thinking, man, I just don't do enough. You know? So, yeah, he can make somebody feel really inadequate almost. Yeah. So, yeah, what a great inspiration, what he's doing in the education space, you know, and what we're doing in the financial services space with the credit union movement. Very aligned. I thought it was a great message. So, yeah, good speaker.
Is there anything specifically that you're looking for here to learn or take back to Trellis, or even provide some information to some folks?
Yes, you know, so I've come to this conference for several years, and really it's about networking for us, right? So we came here, you know, as CSU, now Trellis, you know, really trying to work with other CUSOs out there to, you know, further the credit union movement. Now with the new story with Trellis, it's been nonstop in there talking about, hey, can we do this and can we do that and make all of our service offerings better? So it's a great collaborative feel, and so yeah, I'll definitely be coming back to this conference. It's a good conference.
Yeah, I love this conference. Last year was my first year when it was at Disney World in Orlando, and there's such an entrepreneurial spirit here. Because there's some startups out there, and even some established companies doing some new things. Right. It's like, hey, let's try out these new ideas. Right. So it's really kind of cool in that respect.
Right. Yeah. And where else can you go to get that? You know. And so you know, there's no competitor feel in there. Yeah. And so it's all you know, a lot of great minds just getting together, thinking about how to do something better that, you know, we couldn't do last year. Maybe we can do this year. So so yeah.
Speaking of this year, a lot of changes in your neck of the woods, obviously. So we're talking Trellis and enhanced consulting practice and other services for creating. So talk about this, enhancing your consulting services.
Sure. Yeah. So, you know, we've obviously had a rich payment you know, history, and so we're starting from that. We've been doing managed services for a while, helping credit unions grow their portfolio via consulting and some of our other managed growth services. So we're taking that to the next step, and next will be operational consulting, where we'll come in and help credit unions just get a handle on what am I getting from my third-party providers. Am I taking full advantage of that? Really trying to help them utilize the products and services that their third-party providers are already giving them. Are they taking full advantage of, are these products that they need or don't need? Are there better places to buy them, better ways to implement them, and really just get the most out of the third-party providers? Then you take it to the next step and say, okay, you know, how do I select third-party providers? You know, what ones can meet my digital strategy, help them there? And then all of this underpinning, you need the data, right? The data analytics part. So bring together managed services and this vendor management piece along with, you know, data analytics. That's where Trellis is going to be. Those are going to be our 3 pillars. That's what we're going to be. And we're going to talk a lot about that at our conference here in a couple of weeks. And so we're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. We've been planning this for quite some time. And so, you know, we had the new brand come out in December. We had some product announcements at GAC, more to come in Immersion 18 in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh my gosh, never a dull moment with you guys.
No, not at all. You can't sit still in this space.
No, you can't. That's a good point.
Yeah, you can't. So we're excited. We're excited. We got a couple new hires that are going to be there, which is always nice. You know, some folks that are interacting with our credit unions, and we're just looking forward to it. You know, and so keep it moving.
What are you hearing from your credit unions in this space? Actually, I mean, because obviously there's a lot of concern. It's moving so fast. You know, it's like, so what concerns or wants or desires are you hearing from your credit unions that you're helping them with?
Yeah, so certainly the products are there, right? I mean, data analytics is something that everybody's like, hey, I buy the technology, but really, what's it going to do for me? So we're starting service first with data analytics, not coming in and trying to sell technology, but really trying to say is, you need to grow your portfolio, or you need to stop fraud, or you need to, you know, get a handle on these use cases, and the data analytics technology comes with that. Not sell the technology and say how I can use it. Let's start with how I can, you know, what are my problems am I trying to solve? So that's one thing, sort of flipping data analytics on its head a little bit. And then expertise, right? I mean, it's this war on talent that Filene talks about, war for talent or what have you. It's real. And so anybody that's gone out there and tried to hire, you know, we're doing the same thing. It's very, very difficult to get good folks and retain them. So we're going through that as well. And but we're doing that in our manner. We say, consider trellis an extension of your staff, right? So we bring the experts, and then you can have them when you need them. You may not need them 24/7. You may only need them for special projects, or you may only need them, at certain times of the year and things along those lines. So we'll have the talent on our side to lease back, and because we're a CUSO, we're owned by our credit union, so they're really yours, an extension of your staff. So those are the two things I think that we're going to concentrate on. There's a lot of problems out there that other folks in that room over there are doing a great job of solving. That's where I think we'll be more uniquely qualified to help.
Indeed. So. And the thing that I'm thinking is, if you're a college freshman going into school right now, major in data analytics, job security, or cybersecurity.
Oh my goodness, yeah. There's a lot of good trades. I mean, a lot of good things, but data analytics. Oh yeah, I'm going to push my son that way.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Forget the NFL, forget the NBA. Data analytics.
Absolutely, a lot less concussions in data analytics than there are in the NFL. So
not quite as violent.
Yes.
So what else do you see coming down the turnpike here in 2018? We're already a quarter of the way through. My gosh, it's flying by. But what else do you see coming down the turnpike here in 2018 in regards to what you guys are doing for credit unions?
I really, going back to the data analytics piece, we're working with some folks out there. I hopefully can make some announcements where we'll be combining forces, and where we in that room specifically look at where are the synergies for the CUSOs to help the credit union collaborative movement. Some of that's moving to the CUSOs now, right? So the credit unions themselves maybe have taken the collaboration to level X, if you will, and now we're trying to take it to X plus something with the CUSO model. So collaboration is something that I think, at least that's what I'm feeling here at this conference, is key.
So CUSOs are collaborating with CUSOs now
to help credit unions collaborate amongst themselves. Gotcha. So yeah, and it's a good feel. It's
kind of multiplying on itself. It's really neat.
Yeah, absolutely.
What other industry does that?
I know exactly. There's not many. It's unique, and so let's take advantage of it. Let's use it as a strength. So.
Indeed. Well, any final words to wrap up, Tom? Always an adventure having you in the studio lounge. Always enjoy it. So, any other final words to wrap up?
No. I'm looking forward to the rest of the conference. I'm looking forward to meeting with my friends in there and doing more for the credit unions. So.
Right on. Great message to end on.
All right.
Tom, always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done, sir. 6 minutes of fun, sir.